these are the most shocking talents in the NBA. And starting things off with Chris Bosh. No one in the NBA has the secret talent that Chris Bosh is hiding. As one of the best NBA players of his generation, Chris Bosh is an interesting guy, and we're not just talking about dunks and rebounds. Even though Chris made the NBA and never graduated college or had a computer science degree, he picked up one skill that tops them all:
somebody has
coding.
To write. Every time you like something from one of your friends, it's a piece of code that somebody writes in order for it to work. So if you learn the code, right, you learn the future.
If the NBA dream fizzled, Bosh had a wild plan B. Imagine him hacking into Pentagon servers or pulling off $1 million code heist. Either way, he'd still be stacking that paper for real. And speaking of talent, nobody in the NBA got game like Shaq. I mean, we all know how he owned the court, but his dominance doesn't stop there. Shaq's been all over the map, from basketball analysis to conducting orchestras, movies, and even playing a cop. But here's the real kicker: the man's a musical genius. See, back in the 90s, Shaq dropped his very first album called Shaq Diesel. And to everyone's surprise, it was a chart buster. Sold over 1 million copies, went platinum. Shaq was spitting fire in the studio and even dropped rhymes with the biggest names in music, from Jay-Z, Biggie Smalls, to even the king of pop, Michael Jackson. Yeah, he rolled with the best. But Shaq wasn't a one-hit wonder. He went on to release 5 more albums and bagged a record deal worth a cool $10 million.
So I did on our Senior Hall show. My agent called me and said, "Man, you ain't gonna believe this." I said, "What?" He said, "Jive offered you $10 million for 3 albums."
Talk about turning your talents into serious dough. But hold up, because Shaq's not hitting the brakes yet. Now he's tearing it up as a DJ, going by the name Diesel. From rapping to spinning beats, Shaq's a bag of endless talents. God damn, Shaq, leave some bread for your boy. And if we're talking legends, we gotta talk about LeBron James, because this man's got a hidden talent that almost pulled him out of the NBA game. Back in high school, Bron wasn't just a basketball sensation. He was killing it on the football field too. So good that he scored a football scholarship to Notre Dame at just 15. But by the time he graduated high school, LeBron had fully committed to the NBA. Now his NBA career was promising and going really well up until 2011, when it almost got flipped on its head. See, in 2011, NBA team owners and players couldn't agree on how to spread all that cash evenly between teams. So the league went into a lockout. Games were canceled left and right, and it felt like the season was toast. But LeBron was cooking up a plan for himself already.
I had no idea how long the lockout was going to be, and myself and my trainer, Mike Mancias, we really started to actually train to be a football player when it came to like October and November. We started to clock our times with the 40s. We started to add a little bit more in our bench presses and things of that nature. We started to add more sledding, and Mike kept talking about, it'd be great to go down to Irvine, Texas. It'd be great to go down there to Dallas, and suit it up for the Cowboys. How great that'll be.
And before you know it, contract offers started rolling in. Not just any offers. We're talking about the Cowboys and the Seahawks, 2 NFL heavyweights. They were practically begging him to say yes. But right before a deal could get finalized, the NBA lockout ended. So LeBron returned to basketball and had to give up pro football for good. Damn, LeBron's a walking legend. But look, not every player's hidden talent's as good as LeBron's, and sometimes it needs to stay hidden forever. See, Nate Robinson's short ass was a miracle in the NBA, because not only was he the shortest player ever, but he was also the ugliest. In 2020, the announcement hits. Nate stepping into the boxing ring with YouTuber Jake Paul. But when the fight went down, it blew up in his face. Nate got knocked the fuck out in just the second round.
Mamma Mia, the problem child proving to be a big problem.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Oh my God. Come on, Nate, man. Come on, baby.
Hey, fam. You got knocked the out, Nate. You got knocked the out, boy.
This dude here. Sometimes hidden talents are best kept under wraps. Moving on. Kobe Bryant has to take the spotlight, because his hidden talent rewrote NBA history. Back in 2015, Kobe was gearing up for his farewell season, ready to hang up the jersey, but the man wanted to pour his heart out for the game he lived and breathed. So what does Kobe do? He drops a poem, a heartfelt letter to basketball called Dear Basketball. And oh boy, it's a slam dunk. But here's the thing, Kobe wasn't satisfied just leaving it on paper. He joins forces with Disney animator Glenn Keane to turn that poem into an animated film. When this masterpiece hits the scene, critics are left speechless.
You gave a 6-year-old boy his Laker dream, and I'll always love you for it. But I can't love you obsessively for much longer. This season is all I have left to give. My heart can take the pounding. My mind can handle the grind. But my body knows it's time to say goodbye. And that's okay. I'm ready to let you go.
Fast forward to the 2018 Academy Awards, it snags Animated Short Film of the Year, and Kobe Bryant, the basketball legend, becomes the first NBA player and pro athlete ever to bag an Oscar. Yeah, you heard it right. The Mamba mentality's breaking barriers even in the world of cinema. But you see, another NBA player's hidden talent is costing him multiple racks. See, growing up, Miles Turner wasn't playing video games like most kids, because this dude was too busy obsessing over two things: basketball and Legos. So when Miles started cashing those NBA checks, he became a full-blown Lego engineer. Fast forward to today, and he's dropped over $120,000 on Legos. Now, here's the jaw dropper. In 2022, Miles took it to the next level, a custom 100,000-piece Lego statue of himself, called Darth Miles. Yeah, he went all out. It took a solid 30 days to build, and the price tag? Over $100,000. But as crazy as that was, is it me or does it seem like the NBA's become like this secret underground rap club? Rappers always dream of hooping, and hoopers always dream of rapping, or at least trying to.
I know that you want me, cause I look the best. Let's go out for seafood, we'll have a
The NBA's low-key a rap scene. And guess who you didn't see getting on the list? Jaren Jackson Jr. Now, Jaren isn't just the reigning Defensive Player of the Year. He's dropping rhymes off the court, too. This guy's been spitting since he was 14, recording for the past 6 years. And guess who fueled his rap journey? His college roommate and current Charlotte Hornets forward, Miles Bridges, who's also a rapper. Fast forward to his NBA days, when Jaren started making the dough, he had only one thing in mind: his own studio. So, his life's all about balling on the court and cooking up rhymes and punchlines in the studio. But look, we gotta talk about Jaylen Brown, because this dude's not just a baller, he's a straight-up genius. Jaylen was a whiz kid from the get-go, but here's the thing. Back in 2015, that whiz talent almost cost Jaylen his NBA dream.
I was on the phone, they didn't know I was on the phone, so I was listening to them talk about me while I was on the phone, so I was getting all the information. That was one of the things that I remember the GM say, well, we're worried that he is just too smart, he asks too many questions, and is it love for the game, is it there?
But just like his girl last night, he shut them right up.
I beg your pardon?
Drafted by the Celtics, Jaylen took that brain power to the court and beyond. When he's not busting threes or dropping the hammer on your favorite baby mama,
Lord Jesus.
Dropping bodies on the court, he's dropping knowledge in lectures and juggling being an MIT Media Lab fellow. Damn, there's always more to NBA players than meets the eye. Just ask Dwight.
But just be you, be free.
Meaning you're not gay.
I'm not gay, so
Shout the season.
Throughout his years in the NBA, Russell Westbrook's shown he's an athletic freak and one of the most exciting athletes that the game's ever seen. But the guy's not just an athletic freak on the court. He's a fashion icon shaking up the industry, or at least that's what he thinks. I think we've all seen these trash bag outfits, but you probably didn't know. He's actually the one designing them. You see, back in the day, Russ had this dream of becoming a world-famous clothing designer. So in 2017, he used his NBA bucks to kickstart his own clothing line.
My brand is called Honor the Gift. It's for the inner city, it's for our underserved communities, and the whole point is to inspire people through fashion. It's important that people use their gift to do whatever they put their mind to.
But the game changer happens in 2022. Westbrook drops the very first Honor the Gift store right in the heart of LA. And that's not all. He's not just sticking to threads. Ross also has an eyewear line called Westbrook Frames. Alright, that's enough of that. And there you have it, some of the wildest talents in the NBA. If you enjoyed this video, remember to drop a like and hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for more epic videos. Nah, scratch that, y'all not hearing me. My mom's on my neck and I gotta pay rent, so please like this video so I can get the hell out of here.